hairy arm, Liftgate, Twilight, orange chicken.
$72?
Michael Bennett.
You know what I heard through the grapevine?
What?
Is that this was Zach's old football number. I was fucking around on Wikipedia. Not sure if you guys saw it. Never mind. Yeah, deep cut.
Oh, yeah.
Elon being like, I'll give you $1 billion to change the Wikipedia.
It's pretty funny.
This it's like giving a teenager a bunch of money. This teenager's like, I don't know. Fucking how about fucking Dick Hub? Am I right? Let's fucking rename it. I'll give you $1 billion.
I mean, he basically bought a giant company and changed the name and
and then yelled at people. Yeah, that's just like what he did.
You buy McDonald's and just change it to like
Dick Donald's.
Yeah, and then
it's fair to say that X is cooler than Twitter, though. I mean,
I don't
Twitter's a cute like. X is like, okay, we're serious now.
X gonna give it to you. Gonna give it to you.
Twitter going no,
that's close.
Twitter's not gonna do shit.
Yeah, Twitter's like. That was actually I impressed myself.
Don't do it again.
I won't. I promise I won't.
Yep.
No. I impressed myself with that one.
Yeah,
guys, that was nice. Episode 72, Can You Don't. Of course, subscribe to us on Patreon. Head over to Patreon, or not Patreon. I guess you could go to patreon.com and click on the search button.
Go sign up for Patreon and then go into the thing.
www.google.com.
HTTPS.
Yeah, /.
://
www. Go to Google. Type in patreon.com.
Go to Yahoo and type in Google.
Yeah, go to Alta Vista. Remember that one?
Ask Jeeves.
Oh, jeez. Just fucking sign up. That's what I'm trying to say. Just sign up about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the big deal?
Stop signing up about it.
Yeah, quit being so fucking being like,
Big
I'm not
whoop.
going to do it. How about you just do it?
Yeah.
Just do it. Do a good thing today.
All the cool geese are doing it.
You'll find a link in the episode description. Send something into the show. That's heyguys@canyounknowpodcast.com. We got new merch. Man, just fucking merch train rolling.
Just driving truck or tractor.
Driving tractor, living house. That's your shirt. And it's got you a nice little tractor, little water tower in the backyard.
Styling.
What just happened? You just throw something?
What is going on?
Pin just.
Oh no, you're gonna be able to make it there with your headphone leash. Oh, he's laying down. God, I wish I could film that. Your ass looking good. He's twerking on the floor, guys.
Get it.
72 is gonna be a good episode.
Twerking for the weekend.
Twerking for the weekend.
Ow.
No, but head over to canyounknowpodcast.com. Got a brand new shirt in there. Is it a little you mixed up the colors a little bit. You got like your standard stuff, but there's also some different colors available for that driving tractor living house t-shirt. And we're gonna do a quick mail call. Thank you to everyone who's sending stuff in to decorate the studio and just fun things that you wanted to send in general.
That's what happened. I threw the pin that I was.
You son of a
on
bitch.
Accident. The bee flew off of it.
Oh, you know what the bee's for?
Yeah, it's for Hawaiian.
It's for Hawaiian.
Yep.
The bee's for Hawaiian. That's about as good as those alphabet books out there. B for Hawaiian.
B is for
Hawaiian. And speaking of those pens, we'll say thanks to Chelsea sending in a bunch of custom pens. You got a bag of dicks, a satchel of Richards, just the works. So check this out.
Bag of dicks, satchel of Richards.
Hold on. Or a bag of fucks. What did I say? Here, take some of these. Look at this shit.
They're so cool.
Dude, you ripping pens out of my hands with leather gloves on is fucking hot. Zach, you've got things here too. Like this one has this one that I just looked at says sexy honk on it.
Business hands approved.
Moretta, you misspelled Nickelback. That's fine.
Show me your dick
Uncle
with the
Zach.
DSC.
This has a little Z on the bottom.
Ooh. Thank you, Chelsea.
I'm going to throw it by the door. I'm going to call you in here in a second to eat something.
Hey, me. It's me.
Hey, me. I got a Joe Dick with a J off the bottom. Can you don't? I have one that says, this is, and then ... petty beef.
Petty beef, yeah.
You know? Just so good. Thank you so much, Kelsey.
Little show references all over the pins.
Yeah. Thanks to Valoo from Canada. We talked about some ketchup chips back in the day, and like we can't get them down here. Brian, guess what, dude?
You got some?
Oh!
Yeah, but Did they send mustard chips or?
No, they didn't. But we got some fucking ketchup chips.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try them. Okay. I'm sorry about the noise.
Dude, Canada's got the shit. They have what's a zesty mortal? Is that from Trailer Park Boys? It's like zesty all over or something.
Dude, the rest of the world has way better treats than we do. We have like two companies that make the treats.
You know how much, dude? Reaching in this bag with leather gloves,
leather gloves.
dude. How cool do I look right now?
Pretty sweet.
All right, I'm gonna try them. Ready? First time.
Misophonia, go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Think French fries, bitch.
It's got a little more vinegar vibe than I thought. Here, take a peek. Zach, get in here. I know it was like a month ago that I was like,
it smells like ketchup.
whoa, crazy.
Weird.
Fine.
That's good.
Yeah, it is good.
It's kind of like it's leans
Zach
towards
is not coming. Oh, here he
towards
is.
the barbecue.
Zach's like, I'm on my way, and he just hears cars start. He's like, I'm fucking out of here. This place sucks. Get over here. Eat some chips. This was, do you remember? It was probably 3-4 weeks ago now. And there were, dude. These are good. Bless her heart. Dude. There was such an issue with getting these fucking ketchup chips over here. We got sent back to her a couple times.
Oh, man.
They showed up in a box that looked like...
Canada's not supposed to do business with us, I guess. They can't have their chips. They won't send them to us. This is all illegal shit that we're doing.
I have my...
Yeah, so good. But you already knew all about them because you've done the ketchup chip thing.
I kind of have grapes with me all the time.
It's still legal shit.
Jesus Christ.
Just illegal shit.
Actually, I'll take those.
Oh, yeah, you want to? Yeah, you can have them. Hey, there's your pen right there by the supply.
Take it and get the fuck out of here.
God damn it. But thank you so much. I knew that was a fucking pain in the ass to make that happen. Thanks to Chelsea.
Thank you so much, Chelsea.
Sending those awesome custom pens, the bag of Fox, the Satchel Richards, blah, blah, blah. Thanks to Lindsay. She sent in a neon eggplant sign that we'll put up and much, much more. And I have to say sorry. She sent in one of those flip-off birds.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it just exploded in the mail.
Oh.
So I got it and it was chalk. So there's that.
Sucks.
But I have good news. I already ordered a new one, so that's on the way.
Oh, cool.
Yep. Thanks to Kelly for sending in the yodeling pickle. All right, go ahead and check this out.
Good.
Here's a yodeling pickle. Go ahead and yeah. Hold on, let me turn this thing on for you. Hold on.
Oh, yeah, I'm holding.
Has a bunch of songs. Hold on.
Oh.
I like how it undulates.
Do you?
Undulation.
Oh. Dude, that's like a dildo. That's just a fucking dildo, isn't it?
It's a dill, but
dill.
Get it.
You gotta take that hat off first.
But you can do like the funny. Hey,
Oh.
I'm a big dildo.
And the movie made that so he's all cheeky about it.
Dude, he's mocking me. You son of a bitch.
He only speaks truth.
Oh shit. Okay, we're done. We're done yelling pickle. And I guess while I'm down here, big thank you to Ludwig von Bacon for the amazing artwork. You can check out everything he does at lvbart.com. But we have the Forbidden Goose, which is it's hard to show. And then you have the Silly Goose CEO over there.
CEO. So he made these.
Yeah.
These are custom.
So
custom
cool.
made. How cool is that?
Custom kitchen. It's got a kazoo.
Mm-hmm.
It's going honk out of the kazoo.
People were very turned on about your evil, sexy honk. I'm like, was that on the bonus side last week? I think so.
I don't remember.
We wrapped up the show with an
I
evil,
told you I blacked out. I don't know.
an evil, sexy honk. Dude, I have so many pens over here. How fun. Quick shout out before we get going today. Eric wanted to wish Amber Covella.
I thought you were going to say my wife.
No, you're like, ooh, what a bummer way to find out that Eric's fucking your wife. You know what I mean?
An anniversary for our first fucking affair.
Yeah.
That's sweet.
The affair, first one, many more to come. But Eric wanted to wish his wife Amber a happy anniversary.
And that's tomorrow, right?
Yep, coming up tomorrow from the time of recording this, which is November 2nd, Los Muertos, Day of the Dead.
Yeah.
She is my soulmate and my best friend and my teammate for 7 years. Thank you, dads. You're welcome.
Congratulations,
I was
Eric.
going to make a joke, but I'm not going to.
About what?
Man, just...
He's going to let it go
Yeah.
into the atmosphere?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh boy.
Fine. If you get the balls later.
Well, it's... yeah, I mean, it wasn't that bad.
All right. Hey, let's get the show going.
Okay.
All right. Zach!
Hey, shut up. Start the show already.
Dude, I'm craving those ketchup.
Well, fucking Zach. Oh yeah, I didn't thank Lindsay for we got the seat chairs too, like the seat cushions. I will, and they're geese, the little gooses, which we're sitting our butts on them right now. Geeses. Oh, look at that, Vanna White.
Yeah.
Cute.
They're cute.
Yeah.
Don't be upset if they're not here moving forward. We're sitting on them today for the episode, but they're just not quite the right fit for the chair that we have.
Yeah, we got to get them dialed in. We'll get new chairs.
Yeah, get new chairs to fit the goose seats.
Yeah, I'd rather have new chairs that fit the goose seat than the other way around.
That's true.
We'll put them on the production chairs.
Yeah. All right, so here we go. This was sent in by our daughter Margie, who said that she's been working on this one for a while, which I absolutely love because that happens to me all the time. Where I have the first half of a Would You Rather.
Just not right.
You're like, this is fine. And you think of something, you're like, that's just not going to do it. And you just sit on it until it finally comes to you down the road.
And it hits you, you're like,
You're like, that's going to be great with this one. So here's what Margie brings to the table for us here on episode 72. Would you rather share a twin-sized bed with a stranger every time you need to go to sleep? Or every time you take a shower, there's a stranger standing on the other side of the shower curtain who reaches their hand around the curtain to wash your body for you. Different stranger every time.
Is it a different stranger every time you sleep too? Or is it the same? Well, I guess you wouldn't be a stranger after a while.
Yeah. That'd just be your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Hey! So there's that.
Poor dude.
No,
Husband.
Hey, which should also be your wife, depending.
Partner.
I mean, it's 2023. Am I right?
Yeah.
Hey!
Whoa.
So, I mean, I guess it comes down to sleeping next to someone you don't know or getting rubbed down by someone you don't know.
Especially if you just I just need to grab a quick nap, and you go lay down, and then some stranger comes walking in. Hey,
hello, friend,
and lays down.
Yeah, it's even for a nap.
Like, do they cuddle with you or just lay next to you?
That depends on who's there and how lonely they are, and how lonely you are.
Yeah, do you determine whether you cuddle or not, or if they're just feeling like they want to cuddle?
Imagine trying to be. It says
it takes the covers.
Yeah, you're like, fuck, gambled and lost.
A new adventure every day.
Jeff likes to spoon comforter. Noted. Dear diary. Hopefully Jeff doesn't show up again.
So if you're in the shower and some hairy arm reaches in there and you're like, oh fuck, but someday you're gonna it's this pretty well maintained, depending manicured
on your
hand reaches in there
on your sexual preference.
Yeah, do they?
You might want a little hairy hand coming around.
Well, yeah,
there, you know what I mean.
I'm just speaking from my perspective.
For me.
Yeah.
Okay.
And do they just wash you, or do they get to? Or do they finish the job?
I think just wash your body. You have to finish the job.
And they can focus on the dick, though, right?
No.
That real clean, really clean.
Yeah. I know that we're guys. And 90% of your shower time is just cleaning. What do you get? Your beard and your dick. That's it.
Yeah, I don't go past the knees.
No, I haven't bent over in the shower since 2 days. Oh, what are you saying?
Since Nom.
Yeah, about that.
So you're saying you have some dirty buttholes?
No.
No, I clean the butthole.
Oh, okay.
I don't go past my knees.
Oh, knees,
Zach,
knees.
Zach?
I'm sorry. I don't know where my butthole is.
I don't know where your butthole is, but
I was thinking waist. I guess that's my bad.
That is your bad.
Clean your butthole.
That's a funny thing that
a hangy butthole
down by the ankle area.
Just a blown out windsock.
What if your butthole it's still skin, but it hung down like a boob? But it's just the actual entrance to your butt was hanging down.
Those air guns. You can shoot the air ring at somebody. You pull the back out.
Yeah.
Just take the frame out of that. And that's your butthole.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sucks. Yeah, that's not a tail no one wants.
Mm-hmm. When you have to poop, your
butt tail,
your butt's just dangling, waiting to. You have to wring it out. It's kind of like one of those cake things, the frosting, where you're writing on the cake.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
You get it, right?
Yeah.
Prolapse.
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 Hold on, I got something for that. Hold on.
Prolapse.
Prolapse.
Anus.
There it is.
Anus.
Anus. Ooh, yeah.
Anus, anus, anus,
Yeah.
anus, prolapse, anus, prolapse, anus, prolapse, anus.
Prolapse. So yeah, in Stranger in the Bed, she didn't, it has nothing to do with whether you're single or not. So you're a married fella, and regardless, when it's sleep time, someone's coming in to snuggle. So that's going to be an issue, right?
Yeah, well, yeah.
Well, not to snuggle, but just to sleep. What if they're a snorer?
Mm-hmm.
What if they have what's it called? Sleep apnea. So there's like
and you're
My life.
all you're trying to do is
That
just
pause.
get a quick wink.
It's a quick wink in. Yeah, go for a power nap and fucking Chad shows up.
And just some guy like
And the pause before the gasp.
yeah.
And you're like, fuck. God, I should have just gotten washed. Yeah, you might get the hottest. You might get the hottest thing ever.
But it's a twin bed, so you're cuddling no matter what.
Yeah, I mean, you guys can touch butts.
Oh, it says I didn't even
What?
notice that it was a twin size bed.
Yeah, you're gonna be.
Oh shit! I was thinking like the bed that I have now, but just some stranger in it.
There's room for 3. Yeah, no. You have a twin size bed.
So like my kid's bed.
Mm-hmm. Oh, what a
fuck!
fuck. But getting washed down by a stranger that you don't even know.
But
a
it's just
stranger
a
that you don't
hand.
even know what they look like is what I meant to say.
Yeah.
Because obviously you don't know. It's a stranger.
Plus, they're going
But,
to say different shit every time. They're going to talk.
Do you like, is this your favorite type of soap? Do you like huckleberries?
It doesn't say that they talk, does it?
No, but they would.
They would, yeah.
You know that.
They would.
Back up a
Well,
little
does the
bit.
person lay next to you and talk while you're sleeping?
But if they talk in their sleep.
No, I mean
You know
they
what I
come.
mean?
They do- It doesn't say that. It just says you're sharing a bed, so they might just be in there like, yeah. You guys ever think about like the meaning of life? And you're like, dude, I'm just trying to get a quick 20-minute nap.
Listen, I promised I was making sloppy joes tonight. So if you could shut the fuck up, Dane, this would be a lot easier. He's like, oh, that's fine. Just wonder if sometimes you wonder why we're here.
Sorry to ask so many questions. Just...
Sorry to ask me so many questions, but like, why are you so pretty? He's like, just go to fucking bed. Please, Dane, go to bed. Okay, yeah, I'll go to bed right after I figure out why I'm here. And how do they get there? Do they magically appear? Do they walk through the door? Like, do they come sliding through like Kramer? They're pumped to be there?
That's the whole thing. Like, if you lay in bed, do you get to sprawl out? Then they have to try to fit on the bed, or when you go to lay down, they just like they're already in there. Like fucking Steve's just laying in the bed, and you have to.
I was expecting you.
Yeah,
you're like, fuck. I know. Listen, I hate this as much as you do. If you sleep with me, like, I mean, it hasn't been forever, but like I snore. I snore. Like sometimes an embarrassing volume, which is, sad for me and I feel bad. But like maybe you're torturing them. Like maybe you're the problem. I think they don't want to be there. They're like, it's just something they have to do. You show up and ruin their sleep.
This is essentially what's happening here is kind of like there's two people that have this thing going on, right?
Just a roulette.
Yeah, it's like
people.
It's revolving. So both people are being tortured.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, man. I feel like I bathe every day, or in some form, but
in some form,
like shower, or I guess some form. Yeah, I should be more specific.
In some form, like
trough.
bird bath. Or a croft, or like go down to the Spokane River.
Yeah.
Golden shower.
Yeah, golden shower, rub a dead body all over me, In one way or another, I'm getting water on me. Yeah.
Liquid, anyway.
But if I take a shower, like it takes me 15, 20 seconds to wash.
I know.
So to
I'm
me,
going shower.
When you break it down like that, like,
I mean, the shower thing's kind of helpful.
Yeah.
Like you could cut your shower time in half. If you're just washing your hair and someone's like, blah, 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 like rubbing your butthole, you're like, thank you.
Or you're rubbing one out and they're like rubbing your butthole.
That's fun.
Yeah.
You've You've come quite the way over the course of our podcast together, bud. Because when we started, like, your butthole was nothing. But I think getting your butthole like a little rub while you're tugging one out, not in, just stimulation.
No, I know that. When we were talking about it, it's like you're putting stuff in your butt.
Yeah,
I had never done that.
Yeah, like a bar of soap. Yeah, dude, I'm all over these buttons today.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah.
Coming in hot with the buttons.
Yeah.
It just makes too much sense to me to have somebody wash my body.
It does feel good. That seems like now I'm just living the life. Like, you think that all the richest rich people in the world are washing their own bodies all the time? They're like, no, thank you.
Well, no, I mean, you watch those old shows like Spartacus is so great.
Wash me down.
Yeah, or like Coming to America.
That's what I'm
when
thinking.
he's in the bath and the ladies are in there washing him. Your royal
penis is clean.
Is clean, yeah.
Mr. Bezos.
Mr. Bezos. Your penis has free shipping, Mr. Bezos. Yeah, it does.
2 days.
2 days at least.
Sleep is just too important to
I'm gonna
have
go
to
with
deal with that
body wash. Zach?
Same.
Okay,
just close your eyes or look away and just imagine it being whoever you imagine.
Or don't. Just realize how funny it is as someone
if
you
it's
don't know.
a hairy arm, I'll be like, okay, it's Jared Leto.
But we'll see how good he jerks me off.
Yeah.
Don't judge an arm by its cover.
What all of a sudden you saw him in a movie, you're like, oh, I used to think he's hot. Now he can't even jerk a dick off.
Yeah, this guy sucks at rubbing buttholes. This is the worst butthole rub I've ever had.
Also, although he was in
more like Jared Letdown, am I right?
Oh, yeah.
Still got it.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
There it is. What movie was that where he had AIDS and stuff?
Nice.
I don't want that Jared Leto. I don't want the
which
AIDS
one was
Jared
that?
Leto. It was the one where
No?
McConaughey had AIDS too.
American Cowboy.
No, not American Cowboy. Urban Cowboy.
What was it called?
It wasn't anything with a cowboy.
So, what?
He was a cowboy.
American Hustle?
No. It wasn't American anything. It was Dallas Buyers Club.
All
right.
Nice.
Dallas Buttholes Rub.
Dallas Buttholes Rub. You can find that on what, X Hamster? What's that one?
I'd watch the shit out of that.
Wash the shit out of that. All right, we're still killing it. Oh, yeah. All right, let's move on to what are you thinking about? I think we're done.
Would you rather? Okay.
Would you rather fucking
watch Dallas Buyers Club or wash
Dallas
your butthole rub or whatever? Dallas Butthole Rub.
Whatever. Both are great. Both didn't get the recognition they deserve.
True.
But... All right, Zach, fucking roll it.
Hey.
Hey, what's up, babe?
What are you thinking about?
Nothing. Actually, you know what? I'm thinking about a lot of shit.
What are you thinking about?
You remember making those sounders?
Yep.
Me too. All right, so
that was fun.
This is what I've been thinking about.
Okay.
And I have been, I will admittedly, you know what? I'm taking this fucking sweatshirt.
Pop it off.
I mean, it looks good, though.
It does.
I am wearing the Can You Don't sweatshirt, available right now at Can You Don't Podcast.
It's available.
Hold on. It's tough to slide this over the power of my fingerless leather gloves. Hold on. I've been thinking about this particular thing for a long time, but I just got a reminder of how much I hate it. And before we get into it, I understand that it's a first world problem. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not being like,
oh, fuck, poor Joe.
Yeah, poor Joe. But I just want to know how this came to be. Like, when my car was being made, or any car probably since fucking hydraulics were involved, there had to have been a process where someone decided the speed for lift gates on cars to open. Okay? Because if you remember from our childhood, if you pop the trunk, dude, that trunk's popping.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you're like, dude, it's like it's coming up. It is open. The second you unlock that thing, you push the button in your car, the trunk, it's called popped for a reason, right?
Yeah, pop the trunk.
Pop the trunk because it pops up. And what I want to discuss this week is why the fuck are lift gates on cars so slow?
I feel like I know the answer, and it's not funny though.
The answer is not what because they're scared about it hitting somebody.
Dumb chitrin.
So like a trunk, you have to be.
Okay.
A trunk pops up.
I got both things. Okay, go ahead.
A truck pops up. Mm-hmm. Nothing's up over a car.
Yeah.
Right. But the liftgate goes out and up.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I get it.
Mm-hmm.
I get it. You're in a hurry. You got things to do.
Dude, I got
But
places
what
to
if you're
be.
in the back? What if you're in your car and like, I need to pop the liftgate, you push it, and somebody's walking by with their groceries, fucking
far
lays
do
them
you
out.
think that thing is whipping? And you think like
Couple feet?
The way that you're describing it is like I'm asking for it to be like a jet engine to whip out.
Well, like the speed of a trunk would pop.
The speed of,
That's what you want, right?
a normal thing in the world is what I want a liftgate to be. Where you this is so like my car has like the foot kick, right? Like you can kick your leg under the bumper and it beeps at you, gives you a warning, and then it goes
It's pretty good.
Yeah.
Do you get my point?
Oh no, I get
Totally.
it.
Like, I mean, there's got to be a healthy medium. It's like when the lift gates were being, and they're like, this seems like a reasonable pace, and it's like, and the safety guy was like, I don't know. That's a bloody nose. That's a lawsuit. So what we're gonna have to do is dial it down to 15 seconds for my fucking lift gate to open. And the reason I thought about it recently was because I bought pumpkins. So I'm carrying pumpkins out to my motherfucking car, and I'm holding them, and I'm walking up, and I go, ooh, and I even use the foot thing, which never works the first time. So you just kick your car like a fucking lunatic, and you kick your car again, and then it works, and it just goes, and you're so close.
I was hoping you were going to do it again.
No, we don't have time for that. Listen, we're on a time crunch, baby.
Heavy pumpkins.
Heavy pumpkins. And I'm holding them, and you kick it, and you're just so it's like watching a garage door open. Right? You push it, it's like, and you have time to push it at the back of the garage, and then go up to the front and stand there and still wait for it to move. Like,
have you seen kids hang on to that and almost get dropped on their head?
Yeah, but they couldn't hang on to it if it went fucking faster, could they?
Fair.
It would flip. It would make them do a backflip, probably.
Which is sick.
It's
so
sick.
Listen, you're welcome.
If you land it.
Yeah, well, who cares?
If you don't land it, then it's not sick.
I'm not saying to rip it open.
Oh.
I'm just saying, it doesn't have to be spring loaded. Like, not like a safety concern, but they're so goddamn slow.
So what do you call, instead of popping the trunk, what would you call it?
Popping the hatch?
No, instead of popping it, because it's not pop anymore.
No, it's not. Letting me down?
Yeah. Okay, can you...
can you hold these pumpkins while the gate opens slow? Or whatever?
Something it's
it's so depressing. I know you guys know what I'm talking about.
No, I do, because my wife, it'll do it, and she'll start pulling it up, and I'm like, stop it, because you're going to fuck up the hydraulics.
Which will make it slower.
Ooh.
And she gets impatient, so she lifts it up, which I get.
Yeah.
But I'm like, you can't do that. And I don't know much about hydraulics, but to me it seems like
listen, I'm not a hydraulic
if you
scientist.
Pull something up faster than it should go, it seems like that's going to affect it negatively. Am I right?
Like a screen door. I think it's a problem with the hydraulics is really what it is here.
Speed the hydraulics up.
Even with a screen door, like when you have a slow screen door,
yeah,
not one that goes shh and then catches and goes
yeah.
Like
there's something that goes shh.
Imagine pushing like a safety drawer in your kitchen closed. Or you're like, oh, fuck, I want a spoon. And you pull on it and it goes... Because it's scared about punching a kid in the face?
To be fair, you use a drawer in the house a lot more than you use your liftgate.
Tell that to a UPS driver. Tell that to a guy who's buying pumpkins.
Do you think a UPS driver has a thing that goes...
I just yelled out the first thing that came to mind.
Well, that doesn't apply because they have one of those things where you just rip it open.
Do you have to? Okay, you're right.
God, my gloves are making me sweaty.
You're right. It doesn't apply. Are you happy?
Yes.
Okay,
Get
fine.
your facts straight.
So what I'm saying is, fuck that
Taking
shit.
one off for right now.
Like, it just has, if I push the button, I know what I'm doing. I know the danger zone I'm in.
But you don't know if some old lady's walking in between your car and her car.
I'm not sitting in the front seat punching kids. I'm not sitting I don't park at Safeway and go, you know what? Throw it open!
See, that's your problem.
No one does that. No one gets into the car and then goes, you know what? This is the only way to open it. You go to the back and you push the thing, and he goes,
not me. When we're
sit down to push your eject button?
No, not all the time. But if I'm in the car and I'm like, let's open the back, we got to get into it. I push it. That way it's open by the time I get back there.
What if it did 2 beeps and then shot open like a fucking Jack in the Box? That's fun.
I'm all for it.
Okay.
I get why they do it.
Okay,
yes,
okay.
Obviously.
Okay. So what I'm getting at is, fuck that. And I think that you should be able to push it and have it just go, shh.
What if you're able to set your own speed?
Give me a chance. what was
There's
that?
a bug flying around or something. I don't know.
Sure. That's great. I mean, cars have all the cool things these days. Why not?
That's true. We swing our doors open.
Mm-hmm.
We're more likely to swing a door open and hit the car next to us than
smash a passing kid. Yeah, totally. Or smash your... If you pop your liftgate and smash your own face, you deserve to have your own face smashed by your fucking liftgate. You deserve that. Because you push it, you pull it, you're there.
You bop it.
You push it, you pull it, you twist it, you bop it, pass it. But this did get me thinking, and I get why they close slow. That's not the issue. You don't want to lose a finger. Got it.
Or blast your kid in the head and come back down.
But on the way up, can we just do something about it? It's fucking stupid. But this got me thinking about some other first world problems about my car. These are all things that have to do with my car. I think that they're just funny.
That you have a car is a first world problem.
Thank you. I think are pretty funny.
Thank you.
That I think is pretty,
Thanks.
Oh. My air conditioned seats are a tad bit too loud for my liking.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. God, there's this hum that I just can't.
This super luxury item is just too much.
I'm just not a big fan of it. I don't like it. I just think that they're a tad bit too loud. When I wear my polarized sunglasses, it makes it difficult to see my HUD.
Can adjust the brightness on that, or
no? It's just not on my glasses. If I want to know how fast I'm going, I have to tilt my head, and so I can see my heads-up display. I know.
You're all getting older, though. That could be neck issues.
And I look at my steering wheel, and my wedding band scratched the leather on the steering wheel, which I think is pretty fucked up.
Manufacturing flaw for sure.
You're fine now, though.
Yeah. My car turns off automatically when I stop at a red light, and I don't like that it seamlessly starts back up when I need to drive again, because what if it didn't start back up?
That's always, like I said this before, but I don't know anything about internal combustion Indians. But I don't
internal combustion Indians. Jesus Christ!
But I don't I get that it's supposed to help, but in my brain it's like if something starts and stops over and over again, that seems like it would be bad for it. But
they figured it out.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have put it in there if it cost them money.
I know that's I get it, but at the same time, seems like it.
Yeah, so you get it.
Like your starter is going to go out,
right,
or something.
Yeah.
Well, they used to say with old cars that if you started it and then turned it off and started it, that would be more gas than if you idled. Like
true.
Yeah.
Remember those?
Yeah,
so that's the intuitive thing that you're thinking. Yeah, me too. But they figured it out.
Because they
wouldn't put it in if it cost a bunch of money and broke shit.
This is worse for the environment.
Well, that's why you have an electric car and you have to worry about it because it just sits. I have to say that because I'm getting tagged in so many Tesla things. And I never even talk about having one. You don't have to. I'm lumped into.
You don't have to. We all know.
It was Joe's fault.
It's just the way you present yourself. We all know you have a Tesla. Yeah. This is the last one. The tone of my in-vehicle navigation robot, the lady, he doesn't sit well with me.
Yeah.
So I never use it.
Yeah. I don't like her tone.
She's just fucking annoying.
I get that.
Kind of hall monitor.
I also get
exactly.
So if I'm driving my wife's car and she'll plug in her phone, or it'll just be on Bluetooth, and she'll be texting a friend or something. I'll be listening to a song, and the good part comes on, and her thing's like, and the cuts the volume out.
Taking a left.
And no, it's just the text message noise.
Oh, that's the worst.
You can't. It's not on the volume, so it's just like you could turn the music down or as loud as it can go, and it's the same volume, but it cuts into the music.
God, I love these.
And the good part's coming in, and it's just like, bing, you got a message.
I'm trying to think of what song, just at the top of my head, because I've just been following Creed lately. Like right before the chorus of like higher hits. Can you take me?
Can you turn the volume lower?
Yeah. To a place where golden.
Take a left.
It's just like, can you take
in
me?
500 feet?
In 500 feet. Take a left out of your driveway. I know how to get in my fucking neighborhood.
And then all of a sudden you're doing the math like, oh God, the bridge is coming up in 500 feet. So when it tells me to turn left,
you just slow way down to not miss the chorus.
You want to get the chorus first.
You just want to at least hear the. All right, you want to slide off into some dick?
Ooh.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, let's scape.
Okay.
Let's scape.
Is it dumb? Is it interesting? Is it cool? Then it's dick.
Oh, so many songs. I'm thinking about we just don't want to miss the good part. And it's happened so many times where that lady just comes in.
And she's just nagging.
And sometimes she has nothing to say.
Oh, yeah.
She goes, like, you know your town. Mm-hmm. And she goes, coming up, stay left at the Y. It's like, it's not even a fucking Y. Well, the issue is if I would have went straight, I would have hit a fucking house. Mm-hmm. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the left. Because if I went straight, I would kill my family.
Well, why did you have your navigation on if you know where you're going?
Oh.
Because you're leaving town.
Well, wait till you get out of town.
Later.
Oh, and fire it up later?
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Okay, so what else, Brian, do you want to be right about?
What else logical things could you say?
What's another thing that you want to do? Huh?
Let's just do it you want to do.
Okay. We'll just do what Brian wants to do. Let's just rename episode 72 Brian stuff that he does, huh?
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
I'm for that.
Brian.
I got a quick TomTom story.
What?
Remember the old TomTom?
The shoe?
No, it was before GPS, before Google Maps and stuff.
Like,
it was the same time.
The thing that cheerleaders have?
It was just an old school GPS thing.
Can you imagine fucking hitting together two dudes named Tom? Fucking TomToms?
TomTom. But I was on the San Francisco, one of the Bay Bridge,
Mm-hmm.
and it kept telling me, it's like, take a left here, take a left here. And it's like, I will die if I, TomTom, stop it. You're not nice to me.
Just end it.
And
just end it.
Yeah, that's
Nothing to live for.
Nothing to live for.
Thanks,
You've let
TomTom.
Everyone down.
Appreciate you. That was all my story. It was just like, okay, good advice, TomTom. Thank you.
I'll cancel your upcoming shows. Take a left. God.
Would you like me to cancel any plans you have?
You're like, no, thanks. Like,
Your life.
Then go straight. Press 2 if you'd like to jump off the fucking bridge.
That sounds like something a Tesla would have.
It does, actually.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. So this is just such a funny situation to me. Here's the headline. McDonald's customer tries to pay for meal with potato chip package and a sock. Which, if there's one place this might fly, it'd be fucking McDonald's. Am I right? Mm-hmm. So a drunk British McDonald's customer tried to barter for his meal, and it cost him hundreds of dollars and seeing the birth of his child. This guy's... I feel for him.
Do you?
Sometimes you get lost, you know? Sometimes you just get lost in the wash, and you you lose track of what you're doing and what's important.
Socks get lost in the wash. You try to pay for us.
Choices always were a problem for you.
His last name is fun.
Shamster Butt?
Shamster Butt was making a late night run to a fast food chain in Kings Lynn, UK, earlier this month. However, when Butt, who had been driving drunk, got to the drive-thru window, he tried to pay for his order by offering the McDonald's employee a potato chip package. When that backfired, Butt allegedly tried to pay with a sock.
It's a good song.
What do you want from me? What do you want from me? You guys remember?
Just like, God.
Like
he's so frustrated.
It's going to cost me an arm and a sock.
I don't understand. I just don't understand. Why won't you take these potato chips?
These are the jalapeno kind.
This ketchup.
This
See how
the
hard
ketchup.
this is to get?
You know how hard this was for our listener to send me ketchup chips? The defendant first asked if he could get a staff discount. He was slurring his words, I bet. He tried to pay for his food with
I bet she's the butt of the joke around the...
Heyo. He tried to pay for his food with a crisp package or crisp packet and then found a 10-pound note. So that's cool. The employee asked Butt to wait for his food in the parking lot. Another McDonald's employee reportedly called the police while he waited.
If you could pull up to spot number 2, it's our fries just got in. They're really good.
Yeah, I'll wait for the hot ones. One police arrived around 4:40 a.m. Dude, that timestamp, Butt was fucked up.
Yeah. He's butt fucked.
He's butt fucked at 4:40 a.m. They administered a breathalyzer test. Butt 29 was 2 times over the legal limit. Is that a special on the dollar menu? But allegedly told officers he had 2 vodka and cokes at a nightclub before he got behind the wheel. I mean, at least he's being somewhat honest. Butt was arrested for drinking and driving, to which he pleaded guilty. Got me! How'd you know? I don't know. You just tried to buy your Big Mac with some chips and a sock? Pretty good indicator.
Yeah, they're on to me.
Butt was taken to jail where he was held the following day, the day his wife was due to give birth to their son.
What was he doing out that late drinking?
I don't know. Maybe just taking it all in. Maybe hit the panic button a little bit.
Butt was taking it all in?
You get it. Like, Butt was out, he's just looking for a night on the town. Gape. Just gaping on the town. You know what I mean? Butt was banned for driving for 18 months, costing him his job as a delivery driver. This guy. It's just.
I don't even know what to say.
That's why I opened with you just get lost sometimes.
Yeah.
And Butt is lost. Mr. Butt is fucked. He doesn't know right from wrong, in from out, gape from closed. Butt is just living life. Driving tractor, living house is what Butt's doing right now.
Drink and drink.
Drink and drink.
Driving drunk.
Socking meals. Socking Big Macs. You know what I mean? It could be reduced to 18 weeks. He was also fined $154.
I love that.
That's like 26 Big Macs. And at least the same amount of pairs of socks.
Did he take the sock off of his shoe?
I don't know.
Do you just have a sock laying around?
You just had a sock in the car?
That's a questionable sock. Black light necessary.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a long day.
Did the sock smell like chlorine? Because, all right, never mind.
Look at Brian's face.
Salty
feel.
sock. Salty sock.
That's a Brian face. No.
Yeah.
No.
The barter system installed into modern day society is really funny.
I love that idea.
Have you?
I know you take cash, but
I like cash, but do you like fur? What? Because I have a deer in my trunk, and I'm so hungry. If you can give me 1 hour,
it hasn't even been drained yet.
I will dress this deer and make you I'll make you something. I'll make you a wallet. I'll make you a jacket. It's not going to be
a couple
great.
Weeks though.
It's not going to be great, but it's going to be something.
It's like it's like a mail-in rebate. Like, you give me this Big Mac
right now and your
and
address.
In 2 weeks, I will mail you a deer wallet.
Deer wallet.
Half duct tape, half deer pelt.
But the barter system and everything, dude. Just heading into an IHOP. You're like, oh, that was delicious. Tapping your belly. And she's like, will there be anything else?
She brings the bill over.
Be like, can't help but notice it says, you do Apple Pay, Visa, MasterCard. You do beaver pelt. Do you do any hide?
I don't see a hide
I see a bunch of emblems, and none of them are anything.
Apple Pay, Android Pay, credit card. I don't see Pelt anywhere.
Riding tractor, trading hide.
Eating pancake, trading hide.
Missing birth.
Missing birth, trading hide.
I love the idea that any sort of thing from the past, modern now though, like you go to a market somehow and you bring things that you know that you trading, like classic trading. I'll trade you food for something that's not food because you need food.
Yeah, but you have food. Yeah, you're a food guy. You got food stuff. You're a great hunter.
Yeah.
You're doing something else. Yeah.
That's so funny. Because there's so many different things people need now. It used to be just like, I need clothing, I need food, and
water,
I need shelter.
Water,
like, that's
shelter.
all I need. And now you're like, I need so many different things. Candy.
Yeah. Or you think you need, but yeah.
I'll trade you this deer carcass for 3 vapes.
Yeah. Just things that like have nothing to do with each other.
I'll take a cotton candy and a cheesecake vape. All right, that'll be 47 or
that'll be
40 pounds of deer.
They can say 47.
That'll be 47.
You're like, pelts?
Antlers?
Antlers? You fucking kidding me? I got a vape just down the road.
He's like
for 27 antlers, you fucking con.
He's got like a giant bag. He's like lifting up antlers. He's
making
like,
antler clinking noises.
6 points. You're like breaking the points just like to, okay, I'll give you a 4.5.
4.5 point? Which is gonna fuck me over because now I'm gonna try and get some popcorn for a 6.5 point.
I got a 3 point.
I got a 3.5 point.
It's like
who the fuck's taking 3.5 points?
Try down the street.
Yeah. We don't take 3.5 points here, mister. Buzz off.
It's 4 or get fucked. It's 4 point or get fucked around here, bud. God damn it. God, this vape crutch is killing me. It's a good vape, though.
It's great mod, bro.
Tastes like grape.
Oh god, it's just like this bringing this bag of things that you just have to trade.
Yeah,
it's so funny.
Imagine like the shit you'd bring to Goodwill.
Yeah,
like an old kitty, like a what do they call it? Jolly jumper? You remember those things?
Yeah.
You brace them in the doorway and you could jump off the door frame.
Oh yeah,
little jolly jumper,
an ab flex.
You roll up to get a fucking Dave single from Wendy's.
Do you remember ab flexes?
And like, you're in for a treat. Yeah, do I?
Show up.
Fucking Bowflex.
Yeah. The garage sale Bowflex.
Oh, yeah.
You show
it's Tony with Tony Little or whatever his name was.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Instead of a garage sale, it's a barter sale where, like, you show up to some house, there's a Bowflex. You're like, I really want that Bowflex. He's like,
I wonder if he'll take a Jolly Jumper.
I'll take an Abflex and a Jolly Jumper.
For this Bowflex?
Yeah.
Just so you can just keep having more yard sales because fuck all that shit.
I can see people.
Do you take Abflexes? Do we?
Do we? Points to the sign. MasterCard, Visa, Abflex.
I can see people trading like 80s baseball cards or something as money.
Here's
a Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, here's a Reggie Jackson. Remember that Bowflex or that Bowflex?
Well, yeah. Picture that, like trading cards, but it's other stuff. Like, I'll give you this Abflex if you give me the fucking Suzanne Summers Thigh Master. Like, I'll give you an Abflex for that Thigh Master.
At least that makes sense. We're trying to change that, exchange that for some cupcakes.
Yeah.
There's just a disconnect between the currency.
Yeah. Something way different. Like, I'll give you that George Foreman grill for your Thigh Master.
All you can eat China buffet coupon. Okay. I'm starving.
That's a very much now thing. Like, I'm so hungry right now that I'll give up future meals.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on for Dick.
Okay.
What do you have for us this week, Mr. Bwyan?
Well, this actually has to do with restaurants also.
Oh.
So it's kind of of a restaurant theme, I guess. I don't know.
Hell yeah, dude.
We can make it whatever you want.
Thank you.
Man arrested for fucking ad.
Oh my God.
Man arrested for faking heart attack 20 times at restaurants to avoid paying bill, reports say. 20
That's
times.
So good.
Good move, buddy.
I mean, it was for 19 times.
This was in Spain.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. They finally caught on to him. You're like, okay.
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 Listen, we've run out of defibrillators.
A 50-year-old man from Lithuania was recently arrested in Spain after allegedly faking heart attacks at several restaurants in order to avoid paying the bill. The man, who was identified as Adis J, but has become known locally as Gastroheta, has tried the scam at least 20 times over the past year at different restaurants. Most recently, the man ordered a seafood paella and 2 whiskeys at the El Buen Comer restaurant in Taparilla.
God, I'm going to have to be so drunk to fake this heart attack.
In late September, had a bill of 34.85 euros. It's about $36 US.
Okay.
The man attempted to leave without paying, but the restaurant stopped him and noted how he still needed to pay the bill. Hey, whoa.
Whoa. Hey!
You can't just leave yet.
Yeah.
You pay the bill, mister. The scammer became visibly upset, and he said he was going to go get the money from his hotel room. When the staff refused to let him leave without paying, the man dramatically threw himself on the ground, pretending to have a heart attack. He's like, oh, you're not going to let me leave?
Well,
oh, shit! Oh, my fuck! Ow! Just throws him like a kid throwing a toddler
my right
like
arm.
a tantrum.
My right arm is numb. My right arm is numb.
Sir, it's your left arm that's...
My left arm is numb. They're both numb.
They're both numb.
I can't sign the check. I can try. Look, is this
Can't do it.
Is this legible? He's like, everyone's just holding their head, being like, fuck.
He's on the ground. You're going to have to bring it closer. I can't.
You have to bring it
My
closer.
arm doesn't work.
Either one. I'll sign with my mouth. Oh, no. My mouth went numb.
Oh, having a stroke.
Having a stroke again.
Stroke of bad luck with this getting caught.
With this fucking bill.
Not fooled, the staff called the police instead of the ambulance. And the man was recognized by local authorities.
Dude, that's bold.
The restaurateur said the man doesn't speak Spanish well, although he did seem to understand it. El País reported. The man's image reportedly been shared among many restaurants to try to stop him from stroking again.
Hey-o.
Get it? He was arrested multiple times in the city of Alicante. The modus operandi was the same. Anyway, so he's tried this multiple times and has been arrested. And I just think it's so funny that he's like, this time it's going to work.
I mean, he had to have gotten away with it.
Sometimes, yeah.
At some point, for people to be like, oh, this motherfucker. But like, that is a hard call. And he knows that. This is a mastermind.
This is like part of his income. He plans this as part of his budget. Well, I got to steal 14 meals this week.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will make it to next week where I will steal 14 more meals.
Maybe he steals the meals, saves his money, and then goes to the store and then eats at home for like a week or two. And then is like, all right, I need money for...
He's faking his heart attack, and as he's falling down, he grabs his leftovers. He's like, he's getting wheeled out. He's getting wheeled out. He goes, one box, please. That was a really good steak. That was the best seafood I've ever had. Would you mind boxing it up for me? If it's not too much to ask. He just beep, beep. Like every he's hooked up to all the machines. Like, just one box. One box is all. That shrimp's the best shrimp I've ever had.
One box.
I don't want to leave the one box.
I mean, the food's already made.
What a waste of food. If I don't die, that'll be the best shrimp I've ever had. That'll be my last meal. I want nothing else to be my last meal besides that shrimp. Please put it in a nice box for me.
I'm just picturing like overly dramatic, and then that like trying to go and then like falling and grabbing it at the same time. And like putting it in his pocket,
shoving it into his shirt pocket.
It's not even to go though. It's like he's grabbing like a piece of meat, and he's like, God, and mashed potatoes. He's like,
there's a tomahawk steak bone sticking out of his fucking pocket. Oh, ouch! I think I'm having a heart attack. Like, as he falls out, mashed potatoes are squishing out of his back pocket.
Someone looks away, like, oh God! They look back.
This is so terrible. And he's sucking on a milkshake. Oh no! Oh God! The pain. You gonna eat that? I've never asking the surrounding tables. Oh no!
You can eat that?
You can eat that?
Oh God! He gets to the hospital and he's like in the bed and they're gonna cut his pants off. You know, like they do with the scissors.
His pants are so heavy, just full of gravy.
No! Leave the pants!
Leave the pants! Leave the pants, please!
Mis pantalones, por favor! Ay.
Sarah, you have to take your shoes off. No, take your shoes off. He's like, take your shoes off, just fucking stuff full of crab. God damn it. Oh, my heart. My heart breaks for the crab that will not be eaten. What a waste!
There's a couple of different ways you could look at this. Like that's the way he did it, and then I picture like going to a buffet where he goes up there and he's actually just like stealing food from the buffet, and is trying to leave, and then the same thing happens.
Ow!
So it's like he didn't eat them; he hasn't eaten yet, and they catch him while he's doing it.
He falls down at the door, and his fucking cowboy hat falls off full of orange chicken. Fucking chow mein.
He's wearing a cowboy.
Oh, my heart.
Like fucking cargo pants, a cowboy hat.
Cargo pants and a cowboy hat. And so much food.
Who the fuck is this guy?
He's holding his heart, but it's squishing. There's just fucking chow mein in his shirt. Oh, my heart. And he's like, what the fuck's in your shirt?
They're trying to give him CPR.
Trying to squish on him spaghetti and meatballs flying out of his collar. Oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. Oh, fuck.
They're trying to give him CPR and he's just shit in his mouth too, like food in his mouth.
He keeps bouncing out.
Oh, God.
Pushing on his chest and gravy's flying out of his cargo pants. Oh, my heart. Seeing all this food go to waste. Just, ow. Ow. Good stuff. All right, we have to move on. We have to. Zach?
Yes.
Do you want to do the thing?
Do the thing.
Shit. That's right.
Yeah, it's time. All right, Zach!
Hey, little chitrons, why don't you come take a seat on Uncle Zacky's lap?
Gather around, boys and girls. It's lap time with Uncle Zach.
Sit on my lap, you little shits.
Fuck. Oh, my heart! And he's just dicking. He's sticking a piece of French bread in his pocket. Oh my God, that hurts! He's looking down and French bread in his pocket. Get some butter on it. Oh man, shouldn't have a heart attack with my mouth full, am I right? All right, Zach, what are we doing?
Well,
what the fuck are we doing?
I don't know. I never know. That's part of my lap time, I guess.
Nice.
I thought we would talk about anxiety a little bit.
Yeah, let's do some anxiety stuff. Yay!
But I kind of wanted to switch the paradigm a little bit. Change perspectives.
Okay.
So let's look at it through kind of a different lens. And basically my premise here is that it's a miracle you aren't anxious all the time. And here's some examples why. So,
okay.
This is kind of a blog, so interrupt me whenever you feel like it.
That's all right.
Conventional wisdom is teaching us that we need to get our anxiety under control.
Okay.
And we all want that because it sucks.
Yeah.
And it's our default for obvious reasons, and I'm going to explain them. Okay. So first, it's okay to be uneasy about big things. Big things can kill us. So you can feel a little
like
bit
a dinosaur?
Anxiety. Well, let's start with we're spinning on a rock in
Heart
space.
Attack?
We're in space. There's planet-killing asteroids, meteors, space debris, solar rays, solar storms, cosmic radiation, black holes, white holes, rogue planets, supernovas, possible hostile species, the threat of alien bacteria, microbes infecting the planet. Plus, we're going super fast around other super fast things.
Yes, we are.
So basically, you live in an explosion. So it's okay to feel like, oh, fuck, I'm in an explosion. So that's the big things.
Okay.
But that's just the universe. Your planet that you live on wants to kill us too.
Yeah.
Earth has things like polar shifts, global floods, massive fires, tornadoes, hurricanes, tsunamis, earthquakes, ice ages, volcanoes, plagues, famine, drought, crazy toxic chemicals and elements that you just walk around and they kill you.
Yeah.
Too much heat kills you. Too much cold kills you. So basically, simple exposure to our planet will kill you.
Yeah, those aren't even human things. Those are just things that naturally exist.
Yeah, just things.
You go out without a coat for too long and you die.
Yeah.
There's radiation, just natural. Just go hiking, radiation. There's poison rain, sinkholes, landslides. Plus, most plants will fucking kill you. Even, if you eat them, sure. If you touch them, some of them will kill you. A few of them will kill you if you breathe around them. So just walking out for a hike, whoops. You don't drink most of the water, too, by the way. But the creatures of the earth aren't saints either.
We need water, though, Zach.
We do, but 95% of it, if you drink it, you'll shit yourself to death.
It's true.
It's good stuff. But then, animals aren't great. We've got predator-style animals. Humans die from apex predators all the time. Lions, wolves, tigers, bears. Our ancestors had to deal with giant versions of sloth and shit that would kill them. It's all fucked up. But then there's the water. That's just the land. Then the water, there's killy things like a million kinds of sharks, killer whales, things that sting and electrocute you and rip your arms off or just drown you. A fucking cute dolphin will kill your ass. A school of fish will try and drown you if they could. But back to the land.
If you just stay underwater too long, you'll die.
Yeah.
They don't like.
If you drink too much water, you'll die.
Yeah.
The planet loves you. But back to land. Nature has mean-ass non-apex predators like moose and elk and deer and kangaroos and shit, pack animals, snakes. Man-eating snakes live on most continents, from pythons and super boas to king cobras, black mambas. There's rattlesnakes fucking everywhere. Plus, man-eating lizards exist, like gators and crocs and shit that shoots venom out of their face holes. Then there's normal animals, just normal shit. Rabid dogs, poorly socialized dogs. Even domestic cats can give you cat scratch fever. You can get sick from cat poop. Rabies come from countless animals. Diseases from rodents. There's things that will swim up your dick hole. Man-eating fish swarms, venomous everything. Even little frogs can kill you. And then farm animals can kill you. Fucking you can get trampled, gored, impaled, kicked in the head, get farm animal diseases like salmonella and mad cow. Just being around the animal poop will hurt you. For the record, pigs, chickens, and barn cats will eat you when you're dead.
Farming hay, getting killed.
Farming hay, getting killed.
But we're just starting, really. The biggest little killers of all are bugs and little things. Fuck, venomous bug bites, diseases from infestation and filth, copious amounts of mosquito deaths, that's number one. Various fucked up worms and parasites, ticks and fleas. Even the bugs that don't directly kill us, they'll eat our crops, they'll eat our food stores and our pantries. There's bugs that will eat you from the inside, from the outside. There's venom, poison, laying eggs in your bodies, driving you insane. But then there's the true bastards, the bacteria and the viruses. Thousands of different diseases and viruses that can affect the human body, from HIV and Ebola to the flu, smallpox, etc. There's flesh-eating bacteria you can just stumble across. We get some of these awful things from one of our only reliefs from anxiety, which is amazing and ironic, sex. You get a lot of these from sex. And fucking pregnancy, just trying to bring life into the world will fucking kill you potentially. Even our bodies aren't safe. Infested with life, we're a mess, back to the bacteria. But even our genes can create thousands of problems, from immune disorders, blood diseases, cancers, heart disease, and above all, our bodies make us sad. They just make us sad. People in my family are allergic to the sun and dirt. My family's allergic to the planet I live on. I just go outside and I'm like, that's itchy. That's great. On top of everything else that can get us, we as humans are out to get each other in 10,000 different ways. Car accidents, murder, negligence, malpractice, stupid beliefs about shit we don't understand, religious war, conventional war, chemical war, biological warfare, nuclear war, political bullfuckery, gulags, vengeance, greed, emotional immaturity, accidental deaths, reality TV, even bullying each other can cause our demise. Now, all that's to say, you shouldn't feel bad that you're anxious. It is a miracle that you find peace from time to time. You're doing great in a place that can kill you a billion different ways. And you might even be getting better at feeling okay about it. As Neil deGrasse Tyson says, you should be screaming at all times. And it's a miracle that you're not. The fact that you find little stretches of calm in the chaos is a testament to you. And also, despite groups of folks telling you that this planet is pristine and a habitat that we're fucking up, realize that we live in a constant war zone that a handful of smart people have figured out ways to help us survive in. Without artificial heat or cooling, we die. Without medications and weapons to ward off the beasts big and small, we die. Without microscopes to know about the things that can crawl up our dick holes, we die. Without machines and the food that feeds them, and grocery stores and supply chains, we die. Earth is a pretty inhospitable place that through cooperation and nature to do science, that's our nature, to fuck with nature, we make this place hospitable despite all that. So above all, when you look at an older person, a little bit more respect because you know that they survived a whole bunch of these things. So have respect for the journey because this whole planet wants you to die. And if you're anxious, of course you are. Of course you are. This planet doesn't give you any peace. And when you do get peace, good for you. That's fucking, when you find that moment where you're like, yeah, everything's okay. That's a miracle. So instead of trying to, fight anxiety, realize it's like, that's our default. That's everyone's default. And if you really think about it, there's no reason that you should ever not be anxious. So it's okay. We're all on this flying rock in space, and we'll all be okay. And that's my bullshit.
Dude, I gotta...
Yeah.
Yay,
honestly,
Uncle
like
Zach.
anxiety is part of like what's kept us alive too, right? Like fight or flight, that kind of stuff. Like the idea that you are scared of something has made it so you survive.
Absolutely.
If you're not scared of something, you go out and it kills you, you're not going to move on. Your line isn't going to move on because you're with a bunch of people that don't have precautions or whatever.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Evolution is just adaptation. So we just adapted.
We just have more things to worry about, which sucks.
Yeah, we know
than our previous generations.
Yeah, we have names for the things that swim up your dick hole now.
Yeah.
Less things to worry about.
More names.
Or less like life-threatening things to worry about is what we have now.
But think about it like
you have to worry about doing this, like paying this or doing this or making it to this, or if you have a flat tire, like just more things that aren't going to kill you to worry about.
Yeah.
But the basis is still the same, and it always will be.
You need food, shelter, love, all that kind of stuff. Those are still essential to your primal instincts.
You don't need love,
but love is the wrong word.
Water,
sure.
Have some water, damn it.
You still need those things.
Tomato, potato. You know what I mean?
But going about getting them is so
completely different.
It's complicated, different than it used to be. Mm-hmm. We have access to all that stuff. You don't have to go kill for your meal, but you still have to be able to buy that food.
Yeah. Can you imagine you turn in a world, because your feeling is you turn the sink on, it's broken. You're like, fuck, I don't have any goddamn water. It's like, you think you're going to walk over to a neighbor's house and they're going to be like, no water for you, you little bitch. Everyone for themselves.
Well, what you do though is you go, oh shit, I gotta call a plumber, and you're like, I can't afford a plumber right now.
I'll fix it myself.
Yeah. So the problem is I need water. You can get water.
It's inconvenience. There's water fucking everywhere.
Right. But it's the inconvenience of I gotta fix this so I can not have to go ask somebody for it. So I have to pay for it.
I don't want to bother Jim. I don't want to bother Jim right now. He's probably home with his family, had a hard day at work. I don't want to go over there and be like, can I have some water?
But doing all that, though, and bettering medicine, all that stuff, we've now overpopulated the earth, right? Like the way it used to be is you had enough kids to tend the fields or whatever,
or just play the odds is what you did.
Yeah, and
you had enough kids to just roll the dice,
right,
and hope that a couple of them
seven
made it
of
through.
them and 2 of them made it through.
Yeah, exactly.
Continue that line.
Yeah.
Now you have 7. They all live, and they all have to figure out how to get a job.
Absolutely.
A make-believe job too, just to keep you busy.
It's
silly work at this point.
One to make sure that we make a currency that we made up.
What's funny is our society is kind of underpopulated in the sense of population growth to sustain some of the programs that we've created, like in China and here. And so that there is an issue of underpopulation too. And they do say that we can probably sustain life on this planet with 10 to 12 billion pretty easy. Some people say that.
Are you saying stop using condoms?
Yeah, more people. We need more people on the freeways.
Okay. I just want to make sure I heard you clear.
Let's fill up the streets.
We need more people on the freeways.
I don't want to get anywhere.
That's what we need.
Good times.
Great times.
As going through all of those things that can kill us, when I got to humans, it's like, why are we doing that? We're all in this together. We all have to deal with earthquakes and volcanoes and lice and fucking all these terrible snakes and all the shit. Why do we add on top of it I don't believe what you believe, so I'm gonna fucking kick your ass.
Blow you up.
When you think about primal instincts, let's look at other animals. We're an animal. Let's look at other animals. I don't have tons of knowledge in this or any knowledge, but it seems to me like you have alphas and you have things that like this is our area, don't come into our area. But the idea of like just going out and randomly killing something just to kill it, it seems rare in the animal world, the king, like it happens, but
the smartest ones do it, and that's
but you don't
also
mass
scary
kill.
part. Yeah,
but you don't mass kill though. Like you don't like that dude that just went and shot a bunch of people in Maine. Like animals aren't doing that.
Yeah. For funsies.
Yeah, for funsies.
Animals don't have ideology too.
Right.
They don't have those kind of weird things.
And we didn't originally.
Yeah, they're not told about a sky daddy that they have to please.
Yeah. Then we invented stuff to be afraid of, and oh boy, oh goody.
Yeah. Well, anxiety's fun, Zach.
I'm on medication.
Well,
listen,
but there's no reason for you to feel like I gotta stop.
Like
this
you're
anxiety.
wrong for it.
Well,
you're right for it.
Yes.
Like it's a fucking mess.
It's this default setting of human beings.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
So when Joe and I started talking about doing this podcast and actually started getting it rolling, that's when I got medicated.
Dude, that was one of the craziest, Bri guy.
I was going through some shit, man. I didn't even know what it was.
What was going on?
It was this. I think it was the stress of like starting this
Getting
whole
into
thing.
Something
And,
new? Yeah.
You sure it's not that you live in an explosion?
No,
could have been part of it.
Okay.
Because no, it was. I mean, you could visit. My wife could tell. She's like, something's up with you.
Yeah.
And then when I went out to lunch with Joe, I was like, my mouth was going numb, and
you couldn't eat.
Yeah, I couldn't swallow. I was afraid to try to swallow.
And I'm
food.
sorry. I was like, I mean, it was, but it was also kind of funny because I've swallowed food with you before.
Yeah,
like we've gone out to lunch together. I know you know how to do it.
Yeah.
So it's just like, what the fuck is happening? But goddamn, we handled that shit.
Yeah,
moved on.
It's wild.
Dude, I didn't even know. I was like, dude, I just felt bad.
Yeah,
I just felt bad. Anxiety about something new. It's a real
I didn't
thing.
know it, like I always heard like anxiety, depression. I just assumed it's like, oh, that's just some weird kid that's got depression. Like you don't really like. You're not.
I can't work today.
Our
sad.
generation wasn't educated in anxiety and depression.
Yeah,
and so we grew up thinking it was bullshit.
Yeah,
and then it wasn't until I was an adult and like started talking to other people and realized, oh. That's worry because of blah, 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 whatever.
Because all of the things that are being forced up on you.
Mm-hmm.
Do you find most of the time that you suffer about things that haven't come yet, that you've made in your mind worse than they are?
Totally.
Okay. That's what it seems like. A lot of our anxiety is created in our heads and about things that may or may not happen. And that may or may not be in our control too, mainly out of our control.
Yeah. Getting older, family, like my dad died. That call always was on my mind. Like, I'm going to get a call at some point about a parent or whatever, or kid, like,
it's our worst fear.
Yeah. It's like so I go to sleep thinking about that kind of stuff, like just all the time. So that was always, it's always like, what's going to happen? And then like getting into this is a whole new venture. It was like, holy shit, we're getting into like this whole big thing. I'm finally just getting to the point to where I'm comfortable with my own shit. Now I'm getting to this whole nother thing. And so like, I think it was just like, I didn't even feel worried about it though. It was like a subconscious worry because I was excited about it. Mm-hmm. And my body was, for whatever reason, on its own thinking like, what are you doing?
New change.
Why are you doing this?
Yeah.
Isn't it crazy how all the cool shit is behind the scary things? Like a lot of the things that we're afraid of, if we face them and we work through them, the good shit happens on the other end. Like this.
I grew up very much like a play it safe type of mentality. And as soon as I started... as soon as I started like taking little risks, it was like... Because I played it safe for so long, I didn't burn bridges. I was actually like good to people. So when I took a risk, it like worked out. So I've always had this weird thought, like playing it safe and being nice and being like good to people. Not taking risks is good, but like thinking about like putting other people first, and then it like worked out in a weird way. So then I could take a risk and I didn't fall flat or whatever.
Yeah,
it's better to take risks if you're not a cunt, for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And life is a risk. So really, if you look at what we just talked about, walking out your door is a risk. So you might as well take the risks that seem like they might be the most fun.
But in my head, I would hear that, but it's always like, well, yes, it's a risk, but it's like it's more of a risk if you. It's like, well, sure, you could die in a car accident. Yeah, but if I didn't drive, my chances go way down. So like
Sure.
I could just not do that. So you can avoid that.
You can jump in the fetal position and just kind of get some feeding tubes.
That's one way to make it to 90.
Yep.
Sounds miserable though.
But it's we live in an area where like you could get shot at a bowling alley. So it's like, do I go have fun at the bowling alley or do I go to the bowling alley in fear now?
Treat the world like a sandbox and take those risks and have fun. And if you fuck up, you live in a big society. Hopefully somebody will be there to kind of help you and catch you. Maybe not. It's a weird-ass life. You're responsible for yourself. So.
Well, that's the thing. It's not about me anymore. It's about kids. And now
kids.
I think about it's like if I die, there's nothing I can do about it. But it's like now I have to worry about my kids going out into the world and just trying to live their life.
It's a scary time.
Yeah.
But it's always been scary because we're going really fast in space. Really fast. With a lot of other things that are really
We're on a collision, Zach. We're on a collision course with Andromeda.
Okay, well, let's skip a couple segments just because.
You fucker!
What?
You fucker! Which ones?
I'm talking about it open. Let's jump down to Hey Guys. Let's hear from our kids this week, and you can play it whenever you have it queued up, Zach.
Yeah, whatever you want to. Okay. Whatever you want to do it. Zach.
You just fucking do it.
Go for it.
All right, let's hear what you guys think.
Really? You want to talk to me? Wow, that's cool.
All right, you ready to hear from some of the kids?
Uh-huh.
From our children? First email coming in from our son, Steve, who writes, I was listening to episode 69.
Ooh, yeah.
Nice. And the would you rather question took me back. In high school, when my friends and I would underage drink, my one friend Jack would always ask us these really fucked up would you rather questions. One time, he asked me, would you rather fuck the ugliest girl in the world or the hottest girl in the world, but she's dead? We're not going to answer it.
Yeah.
But I know, dude, either way I'm going to come. And that's what I'm excited about.
Can never run for Congress if you answer that question.
Dude, I'm so fucked for Congress.
I know.
Well, that's a funny like a little lawn sign.
Yeah.
I'm so fucked for Congress.
Yeah.
Joe Paisley, vote Joe Paisley.
I still vote for you.
Just here's the thing. Come out and say your platform. Be like, I fucked up. You go look at my past. I don't give a shit, but I do have some good ideas.
I'm moving on. I'm fucking doing I'll continue to fuck up.
But I'm going to be honest with you.
Fucked up.
But you're like, but I'm going to be honest with you. That's what you want, right? I want a guy that's fucking honest with you.
I'm going to paint the White House white with Coke and semen.
Yes!
Yeah!
God damn.
Yeah!
There goes my Congress chances.
About 5 other people in the room all made sounds of disgust, and I was like, whoa, wait, how long has she been dead for? Which, Brian?
Yeah.
Jack was one of my best friends. We grew up in the same neighborhood and did everything together. A few months ago, he was tragically killed in a car accident. Oh, man, I'm sorry to hear that. However, we were able to deal with it by remembering how much fun we had with Jack for so many. This was one thing I did not remember at the time, but is one of the greatest stories with him. Thank you guys so much for the podcast. And you can please give a shout out to the friends and family of Jack Meacham. Meacham, right?
Meacham, probably.
Meacham. Or his rap name, EMF. He was an extraordinary motherfucker.
I looked that dude up. He was he actually found him. It's really sad.
Yeah. So sorry for your loss, but I mean sharing stories like that when you write in, that's great. So many people that Jack probably never knew, Steve, now knows about him. So thank you so much for sending that in.
Yeah.
Hopefully he didn't do something really bad that we just endorsed him and
endorsed him. He was just I don't even know.
Yeah,
let's picture the worst thing.
Let's not spoil the.
Yeah, just like how can we fuck this up even further?
All right,
you want to read the second one?
Yeah. Hey, this is from Greg.
Hey, Greg.
You don't hear Greg very often anymore.
No. Like imagine a baby named Greg.
Yeah.
You're like, just grow up.
What did you decide to name your kid? We're gonna go with Greg.
Oh, cool. When's he work in the oil fields? Like immediately, he better have a fucking job.
Yeah.
If your name's Greg as a baby,
there's a name tag made for him already.
Yeah.
Put that on the patch. Just
exactly.
Whenever you're ready.
It's like hello, my name is Greg.
Immediately employed. You don't have time for you to be a baby, Greg. Get going. Jesus.
I know you wanted to do kindergarten and have fun,
shit.
but no, dude. Just get in.
That sucks. Here's a calculator. Go. Fucking go, Greg. Go.
Other kids play with trucks. You're driving trucks.
Yeah, you're driving trucks, Greg. Fucking get real. Name you Greg to be a fucking baby. Grow up. Okay, go ahead. Anyway, back to you.
Okay. Hey, Daddy Joe,
Hello.
Uncle Zach, and Father Brian. First off, loving the content. Initially, I thought of Can You Don't as just a diet version of another show that shall not be named. But the show has come together so well that I think of it as that other show spiked with vodka.
Nice.
He must love vodka.
Spiked with vodka.
And cocaine.
Nice!
So keep on setting it off.
Woo! Greg! I knew you liked to party. Fucking name like that. You did cocaine out the womb. Let's go!
Well, he's been working his whole life.
Yeah.
So he likes to let loose.
He has a bunch of money for cocaine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Second, when the question about the movie you'd want to watch again for the first time came up, without hesitation, I thought of the Twilight Saga, Breaking Dawn Part 1. That way I could have walked out of it prior to wasting 2 hours of my life watching it. Anyways, thought that was funny, so I decided to share.
What a funny little twist on that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
wonder where it was going.
Yeah.
Oh, Twilight Saga, dude, you'll have no...
Dude,
you don't even know how
loved,
bad it was.
Would have loved to walk out of fucking Titanic.
No, you don't know what a load of shit.
There was so much time to fucking squeeze boobs in those teenage years for Titanic. That's the only reason I went. Anyway, keep going.
Just in the... Not
Dude,
just,
so much boob squeezing,
Yeah.
but too scared to do anything more. Just squishing padded bras. Okay, back to you.
I have a weird story. So when Titanic came out, I was in Kansas City. My sister did Pump Pass and Kick, and she went to Nationals.
Fuck yeah, she did.
And I was at the Denver Broncos Kansas City Chiefs playoff game, the one that fucking the Broncos won the Super Bowl.
Okay,
when John Elway was there. We were watching the game from the field behind the bench of the Denver Broncos.
Okay.
And they had heated seats and shit like that and like the things. So during halftime, they went in there and we all went over and sat on the bench with the heaters and all that kind of stuff. And there was a gal that was there that was a sister of another gal. She was really cute. And she asked me to go watch the Titanic with a couple of groups of other kids that were going to go watch.
Yeah.
And I refused because I was a pussy.
I
probably could have been squeezing her boob.
That is the worst end of that story that could have possibly happened.
I know. I think about it all the time.
Like, and then I didn't go because I'm a pussy.
Yeah.
And then I bitched out.
Because I was terrified.
This one time, all my friends were doing the best blow they've ever had. And everyone was naked and they were having an orgy. And like, you want to go? And I was like, no.
You're like, oh, dude, that doesn't sound...
That's a cool story. Like, that's... Dude, you would have had hours.
Dude,
you would have had 2 VHS tapes worth of boob squeezing.
Believe me, the idea of thinking about squeezing a boob, I could have ejaculated. But then when it came down to like, oh, wait, you could actually do it? Yeah, checking out.
God, Brian.
Brian's a gentleman. Calm down, Joe.
You weren't wearing fingerless leather gloves, were you? A gentleman? No, he described himself perfectly, and it's pussy.
Yeah.
It's exactly what Brian is.
Well, and what I think what I thought about even in high school was like, oh, if I ask this girl out, she's gonna think I'm a creep. Little did I know, like friends were just fucking plowing all the time. Like that's what they were doing.
That's how I was too.
I could have been doing it the whole time, but I was like, no, they're gonna think I'm a creep.
Same with me. I was like, my grandpa would be disappointed with me if I, acted a fool. And I should have been acting a fool like the rest of my friends.
If you squeezed the boob while looking at an iceberg?
Yeah.
Like that's the one rule your grandpa left you? It's like, don't ever squeeze a boob in a movie theater while watching icebergs.
That's how you get blue balls. You want blue balls? That's how you get them.
You want to fucking have a dick that's shrunk forever? And you squeeze a boob while watching a movie about cold water. Okay, Grandpa.
Every time you're going to think of boobs, you're going to think of cold water. Your dick's going to shrivel up.
And then you're going to think of Leonardo DiCaprio. Is that what you fucking want, Zach?
No.
You think about doors and dying.
Sorry. Doors and dying.
And tough guys playing their music when the boat's sinking. Yeah.
And tough guys and women and children getting on the boats when you're not allowed to. Is that what you want? Okay.
No.
All right. Continue on.
Thanks again for the show. Your kid that is somehow older than you, Greg.
Nice.
P.S. If you decide to share this, please don't make Brian read it. I'd rather listen to my 9-year-old explain in detail every level of the back rooms, which he's tried to do from time to time, then listen to Brian struggle through another email. P.S.
You're doing good.
I will soon be a silly goose.
Yay!
I know everyone has excuse of why they think they don't have 5 bones a month to exchange for 5+ hours content, but my excuse is legit. But it's also temporary, so it won't be long until I'm soaking in that sweet, sweet post-show banter.
Nice.
PSSS. That first PSS was a mean joke. Keep on trying, Brian. I'm sure you'll be reading at the 9th grade level in no time.
He killed it with the Spanish.
Yeah, if I could read in Spanish, I'd be great.
PCCC. How do you say P in Spanish?
Like
that's
P
our show.
From your penis or the letter P?
The letter P. It's silent or whatever. It's not a dad joke. I guess
it's not silent.
Dude, I don't know. Peso. Isn't it a P? It sounds like P. I don't know what to say.
Bezo.
Jeff Peso.
Bezos.
Jeff Peso. How many pesos would Jeff Bezos have?
If Bezos had...
How many pesos would Jeff Bezos have if Jeff Bezos could pay in pesos?
This is a new tongue twister for the modern times. All right, that's episode 72. Thank you, everybody. And just like, not Greg. Well, yeah, Greg. Just like Greg's doing, sign up. Become a part of the gaggle. Head over to patreon.com/CanYouDon'tPodcast. You'll find a link in the episode description. Of course, we were everywhere on the socials. Got YouTube. Make sure you check out what Uncle Zach is doing. Goddamn, dude. So busy. How late were you up last night?
About 6:30.
My boy. My man.
It's a Halloween special,
baby. Real quick.
Nice. Hold on, let me finish. Scatcast.com. That's scat with a K. SKATCAST.com. So many shows, nonstop. Works his ass off. Go check out the Scatcast universe.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Real quick, I think this is a quadrillion. So 100. So we're basically worth 150 billion. That's what Google says. Whatever he's worth.
Idiot.
So in pesos, that would actually be 2 quadrillion, 721 trillion, 849 million. Hopefully I did that number right. It's a quadrillion when there's 4 sets of zeros, right?
I still think that's trillion.
Trillion.
Yeah.
Trillion is 3.
What?
The billion.
Billion is 3.
Yeah.
Million is.
Oh, right.
No, million is 3. Billion is 4.
Here's the number on the screen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so
849 would be million.
Yeah.
271
billion. 2.7 trillion.
2 quadrillion, 721 million.
Quadrillion?
Shit.
Just 2 trillion.
Fuck. Okay.
Well, reading and math.
2 trillion, 721 billion, 849 million.
Oh, man. You could buy so many vapes with that.
Imagine putting that in a sack.
It's a sack of pesos?
2.7 trillion pesos.
Do you take pennies? Okay, let's wrap up the show. I'm going to get after the bonus
Do you think
stuff.
there'll ever be a trillionaire?
Yeah. I mean, Apple did it as a company. Someone can do it. Someone will do it. I mean, especially when things are just worth nothing anymore and no one cares. Because that's where we're heading.
Yeah, it'll cost $1 billion for an Apple.
Oh, can't wait.
Yay.
For a laptop or an Apple? Like an actual Apple?
The crunchy Apple.
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Okay, cool. I was going to say billion's about right for a laptop.
Quadrillion, I think, will be in for the laptop, yeah.
Okay, let's wrap things up. Zach!
Good God. Wrap it up already, huh?
Someone's going to buy Mars, and then when real estate is available, that's how they're going to be a trillionaire.
I think a company's already selling parts of Mars and the moon, and it's a whole fucking shit show.
How much cheese is on the moon?
That's what I was thinking.
Just like buying a star. Like, this is your star. It's like, just get fucking bent. The world's largest...
CP9 million. That's your star.
Yeah. Here's a map to show you where it's at. The world's largest snowflake on record. And the reason I'm thinking about this was because it just snowed here in the Great Pacific Northwest.
It did.
The world's largest snowflake on record was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick.
Knocking kids out.
Imagine sticking your tongue out and be like, just fucking getting riddled.
An anvil falling on you?
And I had to look it up because I was like, no fucking way. So I looked it up, and the reason why it's still considered a snowflake is because it's falling from the sky. So what happened?
It's because it doesn't think that we should be at war.
Oh, shit. Oh, yeah. Because I think everyone deserves everything. Snowflake. No, so it falls from the sky, and they hit each other, and they pile up and build under the perfect conditions. So all these snowflakes run into each other and stick to each other, and then eventually just collect more and more speed and run into more and more other snowflakes, and then make one that's 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick, falling from the sky.
That seems like it'd have to be a cone.
Massive.
Coming down like that.
Just fucking smashing and collecting, and then just plummeting into the earth.
And then showing no evidence.
Well, there is, I mean...
Well, no, I mean, let's say that happened and killed a guy, and then it melts.
Because his forehead's too hot?
Yeah. No, it's...
How'd he die? Must have been a heart attack. Yeah, I mean, what
this
else?
guy's obviously been eating at fucking Gugino's or wherever the hell he was at. he had a heart attack. He's faked his trying to get out of his bill.
Fucking Gugino's.
We should probably add giant snowflakes to Ways to Die.
Gugino's is an Italian restaurant in Philadelphia.
Is it? Never been.
According to It's Always Sunny in Philly.
No? Okay, I think we should hit up Gugino's. Yeah, add that to the anxiety list. Getting hit by a 15-inch wide, 8-inch thick fucking snowflake.
Yay.
Just shoveling, already hating it after a hard day at work, get blasted by this literal tiny snowman. Fuck that. Okay, let's move on to the bonus shit. If you subscribe to us on Patreon, that's how you get to hear the bonus stuff. If not, we'll see you guys next week.
Bye.